Now to some major Power City news. Shipbuilding is coming back to the U.S. Port Arthur will be one of 2 ports that'll help build what's called icebreakers for the U.S. Coast Guard. This is what they'll look like. Now, this comes as NATO launched an Arctic security push in order to maintain a stronger presence in the region amid tensions with Russia.
Yeah, Davy Defense Incorporated, who already has a shipyard in Port Arthur, will be expanding their operations, creating more than 600 jobs. 12 News reporter Daniela Tabwata-Palau shares more about the impact of this economic development.
Nick Cladra, these ice-breaking ships are meant to upgrade the U.S. Coast Guard's presence in the Arctic. 3 will be built between the ports of Port Arthur and Galveston.
The federal government really trusts that we have a skill set in the state and more narrowly so in the city of Port Arthur.
A big mission coming to Port Arthur.
We're going to be bringing shipbuilding back to the U.S. and that shipbuilding will take place here in Port Arthur and in Galveston.
Port Arthur Economic Development Corporation's interim CEO, Crystal Mueller, and the city manager, Ronald Burton, are excited about more jobs.
It speaks volumes of the skill set that we have here in Port Arthur.
American shipbuilder Davy Defense was awarded a $21.7 million grant from the state of Texas. They will build up to 11 icebreakers for the U.S. Coast Guard. The Coast Guard says the ships will strengthen national security. Mueller says it's also a race with Russia to expand Arctic access.
The U.S. has a total of 3 icebreakers, whereas Russia has over 40. So it's very important to bring that operation back here to the U.S. so that we can stay competitive in that arena.
According to the Port Arthur EDC, more than 600 jobs are tied to the development, along with over $730 million in investment. Work on facility upgrades could begin as early as late this year.
They will be reconstructing and doing renovations starting towards the end of this year or beginning of next year. And we hope to see the actual construction of the shipbuilding happen in 2028.
City leaders say the community is ready.
We are very proud and happy that Port Arthur has been chosen as one of 2 communities for such large projects.
No word on how many permanent jobs the shipyard will support. Read more from the company on our website, 12newsnow.com. In studio, Daniela Tabwata-Palau, 12 News.